Good morning and welcome. My name's Janet Jensen, and as worship assistant, I'm delighted to welcome all of you and the Reverend Tony Larson on this first Sunday following the announcement of his acceptance of a part-time position as our minister. Though that contract actually begins in July, today really feels like a wonderful beginning. So many thanks to so many people whose efforts got UCN to this point. Our theme for April, which unifies services and religious education, is the exploration of wholeness and reconciliation. And Tony's sermon will be on the subject of atonement, literally at one time pronounced at one-ment. I thank him for leaving the choice of centering thoughts to me, because as I looked at them as a teacher, the words of Reverend Anya Samler-Michael are incredibly meaningful, that we put back the pieces of our own souls by helping others redeem their wholeness. This is in large part of my journey to Unitarian Universalism and to UCN. The postlude today is written by the Reverend Tony Larson, and he also credits God. He said, because it is his composition, and because we do normally sort of begin to leave during the postlude, that you're free to do that. He will also, right now, go over the hand signals for Spirit of Life.
Incidentally, the postlude is, the words are from the Bible. That's why I say, God wrote the words and I wrote the song. So if you want to think of it that way, at least the Methodists like that. And I wanted to give you the signs for Spirit of Life, because I usually sign when we sing that. And a couple of you have said, I'd like to kind of know them. And so I'm just going to go over them in case you would like to sign with me, or just you want to know what they mean as you watch. So this is the word for spirit, kind of like a wispy thing coming up. This is spirit. Life is like life surging through you. So that's life. Come to me. This is how you would do it if you weren't talking. You'd go like this, and everyone would know you meant come over here. Come, okay, come unto. So this is me. Sing. The word for sing or play music is it's sort of like if you're directing a choir over your left arm. So this means play music or sing or whatever. Sing. In, you just put your right hand in your left hand. Make a little thing to do that. In, my, just point to yourself. And heart. And then all, this is all. And compassion is the word for feel up to your heart. So it's your third finger up to your heart, and then you go like this, sort of like you're sending compassion out to everybody. Okay, stirrings of compassion. Okay, blow in the wind. This is blow. You just make it look like you're blowing in again, and this is the wind. Rise. This is what you would do if you wanted people to stand up. So rise, in. The C is a W, and it comes out of your mouth. I'm not sure why, but it makes water. So, rise in the C. Move. So just move your right hand. Move in the hand. Giving. So this is like giving. Life. And justice is where people are equal or have equal opportunity. It can be done like this, too. But I kind of like this one, where you're on a measuring scale. Shape of justice. Okay, roots, hold me close. This is a root. This is kind of the ground level. So roots, hold, just hold, me. And instead of close, the person who taught me the sign language said, because there's some freedom in sign language interpretation. So it's hold me. You can just do it again. That's how I do it. So hold me close. Wings. You make kind of wings. Wings. Set. This is to set free is to go like this. And this is an F, so it means free. Set free. And then spirit. life, come to me, come to me. Incidentally, when in sign language, one of the cool things about it is you can get certain nuances that might not come through in regular speech. So for example, when we sing Spirit of Life, come unto me, normally people would do Spirit, life, and they would do come like for God to come from the top. But if you believe that the divine is in everybody, I usually, there's someone behind me, so those are some of the nuances you can get. So if you'd like to join with me in signing as I sing, that's great. If you just want to watch but now understand a little bit better what the signs are, there you have it. Thanks. All right. Namaste.
Announcements have been sent to members, and printed copies are available on the visitors table. Feedback forms are at the back of the sanctuary, and I do want you to know that your opinion matters lots, both to the worship committee and to the leadership committee. And don't forget to take advantage of script cards and the calendar of cash. And also there's forms for donations for I'll call it the auction, but at any rate. And Brittany has a gig coming up at the Sharon Lynn Wilson Center, so I would like her to announce that.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I so rarely get to talk to you all from this position. So in the 8 months that I've been playing here at UCN, I don't think that I've ever had the opportunity to talk extensively about my full music career outside of the church. So aside from having the pleasure of playing for you guys, I'm also a singer, songwriter, producer, musician, and curator, and specifically in the jazz and neo-soul genres of music. And my performances come in an arrangement of duo, solo, as well as full band. And on May 3rd, I will be performing with my full band at the Sharon Lynn Wilson Center in the Brookfield, Wisconsin area. We're going to be teaming up with another friend of mine who has a jazz band called Stomata. And it's a really great saxophone, upright bass, and drum trio, and they're going to be releasing their new album. And I'm going to be putting this poster out there in the hallway if anybody would like more information about it. The tickets are $20, but you can get them discounted when you go online and purchase them. It's being sponsored through Milwaukee Record, Radio Milwaukee, Transfer Pizza, as well as some others. So yeah, if you'd like to see all the other stuff that I do when I'm not here, then please feel free to come check it out. It's an all-ages show, so all are welcome. And if anybody has any more questions about it leading up to the date, then please feel free to ask me. Thank you.
If you are new to Unitarian Universalism, we strive to be an inclusive faith and spiritual practice, honoring the worth and dignity of every person and drawing inspiration from science, history, and world religions. If you are new to UCN, we are a growing community that strives to foster religious freedom, spiritual growth, and social responsibility. We gather in worship to connect with one another, with our higher purpose, and with the mystery of life. We welcome all backgrounds in faith. Whatever you believe about God or a higher power or don't, you are welcome here. Whatever holidays you celebrate or don't, you are welcome here. Whatever your heritage, you are welcome here. However you got here, whatever you're wearing, you are welcome here. Whether you've been here before or you're visiting for the first time, you are welcome here. Whomever you love, however you identify, you are welcome here. Please now take a few moments to greet and be greeted, if you're comfortable with that. If not, you can stay in your seat. And then when you hear the intro to Gathered Here, please join in singing.